Because growing up, we're being taught, hey, you want to be the best. You want to do your best. And even the Bible talks about that. In Ecclesiastes 9, it talks about how whatever you put your hand to do it with your might.
Right.
You know, you want to be diligent. Even Solomon talks about it in the book of Proverbs, whatever you're doing, be diligent, right? Don't be slothful in business. No, look at the ant, thou sluggard. So in so many different aspects, you know, the Bible even tells you whatever you're doing, you want to do with excellency, right? The thing is that with that word of God and with that humility, there's no comparison, because in the grand scheme of things, everything that I got came from the Lord. Everything the next brother has came from the Lord. Everybody is at different levels. And that's the beauty of walking in the word of God and having that contentment and understanding that, hey, my portion is my portion, and I don't need to look at the next man's portion. See, in the world, when you don't have God in the mix, all you can think about is possessions. What do I have next to that man? And I either ain't doing enough, so I need to covet, and I need to go either lust after his possessions, or, you know, it can lead to trying to take the next man's possession, whatever it may be. But that's the contrast between the world and doing everything that you can to where you feel like you need to step on the next man to elevate yourself. They talk about that all the time in business, right? I got to get over on you before you get over on me, which we're gonna talk about later. You know, but in the Bible, in the word, in God's ecosystem, we understand, hey, your portion is your portion, my portion is my portion, and you know what? I'm being faithful over what I have. Just like how the Lord, you know, he gave the parable about the talents. You know, somebody had 10, or somebody had 5, turned it into 10. Somebody had 2, turned it into 4. Whatever portion you're given, be diligent with that. We don't have to compare what everybody has. Instead, focus on what you got going on an individual level.